Alrighty, guys, I want to talk about this for one quick second. Bear with me. I know y'all are probably like, Johnson, you haven't done a video in a while. Sorry. Just been, like I said, work has been kind of keeping me busy this month. It's the holidays. You know how it is. But let's do the review. So, I'm doing this kind of early. I'm doing this on Thanksgiving, matter of fact, before I go chow down. So I said, you know what, let me get a couple videos out the way. But these will be pre-recorded. This will be I would do 3 separate videos. One will be, now, this will be Cartoon Network based. I'll figure out what to do with Disney. And then Nickelodeon's pretty easy, but the Cartoon Network based. So we always start with this one, Cartoon Network 2018 review. So, pretty much, I won't do the worst network this year, because I think I beat that down already. So we'll say, Cartoon Network review, I guess Cartoon Network 2018 review. And I'm doing it now because I don't think they got no other new shows coming out. I know, what's that new show, Bakugan, that the remake of that, but I don't think that's going at it. Is it better than 2017? Yes. How better? Not much. They still marathon Teen Titans Go. I would say Cartoon Network this year was a huge, I think they lost some money with the Teen Titans Go movie. And before anyone says it wasn't a bomb, it was a box office failure, though. It didn't make the money that Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network were expecting. They expected at least $100 million by the end of its run. It didn't get that. That did hurt it. And that might have took Teen Titans a couple seasons down and stuff like that. Yes, I know about the Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans season. Yeah, I for Cartoon Network's sake, I really hope and I pray, like I said, I really hope they make a new season of Teen Titans, not play around and they give us this little after credit scene for this fucking crossover. If they did that, I think they're about to lose more money. I think Samurai Jack has proven that they can go back to the well of what made them popular, because I think they need to go back sometimes. Do I think Cartoon Network is doing the right thing with some of their new original content they got? I mean, it's the problem with their original content is they don't advertise as much as Teen Titans Go. But I think that will slowly change, because I know Total Drama Daycare, I'm not calling it Rama, it's fucking Daycare, is doing well, is beating Teen Titans Go. That's because Teen Titans Go is losing its luster. A lot of people are not interested in it. If you look at the box office, that was a prime example of saying, yeah, oversaturation can kill something. Like I said, the year it's been better, but not slight. Again, I don't think it will. For me, what I'm looking for is variety, more, not reboots, but more original content and good original content. Don't get me wrong, Cricket and Creek's pretty well. I like that, but let's be honest here. It looks like Steven Universe. Something that doesn't look the same as the previous show you're already doing. And again, you're probably saying to yourself, well, all the shows back in the day, they looked the same. Yeah, but they also felt kind of different. I mean, like Cow Chicken, I mean, you look at Cow Chicken and Dexter's Laboratory, other than what they were more hand-drawn than digital today, you could tell. Like I said, hand-drawn is a lot more. Anyway, you could just tell it was made by someone, different, who didn't work on Cow Chicken. You could tell, like, the guy who worked on Cow Chicken may not have worked on Dexter. Maybe worked on a couple episodes, but not the whole goddamn show. Because you look at Craig and Creek, yeah, these motherfuckers worked on probably the first 4 seasons of Steven Universe. And again, that's okay. You can work on a show. I'm just saying, I think sometimes it's the variety they need. I think having anime on the block did help it a little bit on Cartoon Network. Having these action shows did help because it gave you variety. The thing that Cartoon Network stood out for was they gave you, other than the slapstick comedy cartoons, they gave you action cartoons. They gave you shonen anime. They gave you all this other stuff. I think that's what Cartoon Network needs to go back to. Will they? Doubt it. But that's what they need. A lot of people have said, hey, you wait, Cartoon Network got a Finney Train and Victor Valentino coming out. You gotta wait to see that. First of all, I ain't waiting for that. Just because the green light doesn't mean it's going to be good. And what I mean by that is, hear with me when I say this again. Will it be 22 minutes? That is the point. Especially Finney Train. That needs to be 22 minutes. And I don't care what nobody says. That can be the next Gravity Falls. But they need to play their cards right. And from what the animation could I mean, a lot of people have seen the new animation style they've done or new art style. No one's a fan of it. I said, oh God, this is worse than the pilot. Similar with OKKO. I thought the pilot style was kind of cool compared to the new style. That's just me. You know, I might be in the minority here, but that's just my opinion. But I can tell you, the Infinity Train pilot looks way better than the fucking shit we're getting now. And it looks like they're taking shortcuts on this motherfucker. And if it's 11 minutes, then this show is already a failure to me. Because it needs to be 22 minutes. And Victor Valentino, I already know that's 11 minutes. If that's 22 minutes, I'll be shocked as fuck. But I think that's 11 minutes, which is fine. I think that could be 11 minutes. Just put a Infinity Train that has more of an overarching, huge story that needs to be told 22 minutes. I think that's really good. Other than that, there's nothing else to say. If I had to say the worst, it's not the worst. It wasn't the worst this year. It was just not. It was meh, but it was getting better. I'll say meh. That's about it. And that's the nicest thing I can say about it this year. Last year, oh my God. But this year, no, it wasn't too bad. And I love how people say, like, I'm sitting here like, I haven't even bashed Cartoon Network. I mean, why I dislike Cartoon Network today, that's just my opinion. And you got people like saying, I'm like sitting here like, oh, okay, well, it's the internet. I can't have a fucking opinion. Go fuck yourself. I mean, I wasn't even bashing. If you watch the entire video, I just told you, I just don't like this. I don't like what they're doing here. That's fine. That's just you stating your opinion. This is what they need to do differently. And again, I got a lot of good positive feedback because it's stating my opinion about what they're doing wrong and what they should be doing right. And again, like I said, they're not, compared to last year, it's better. Not much, but it's better. So, if y'all want my rating for this year, I really don't want it. Let's say last year was a 5. I'm being nice. It should have been a fucking 4, but let's say a 5. This year's about a strong 7. That's good. That's good for it. And you probably say marathon-wise, no, that's still like a 4, but it was better. I'll say it was hell of a lot better than last year. Holy fuck. And again, the year's not up yet, but like I said, I think I already graded enough, and they got a lot of new shows now compared to last year. So, yeah. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for coming again to Teen Titans Go. And have a Johnson D.